What's going on, everybody? So I'm going to be showing you a little review of the Boromir Classic series with horn. So it's kind of a limited edition because they did the little mini horn with it that was limited to 400. So as I mentioned in the video, kind of like Rivendell. I think this thing's really fantastic. I know a few folks got some rough ones, and I think that really sucks. For those that do, I would definitely encourage you, if you get one that has an issue of any kind, contact Weta. They're always amazing about fixing these things, and knowing them as well as I do, they care about fixing issues when they arise. So I think it's really great. Details are great, paint's great in general. For mine, I think it'll be that way for most people that get it. It's just a really absolutely fantastic piece. As I keep saying, the sculpt is really good. The detailing is really good. I'm definitely thrilled to have it in my collection. As I mentioned in the video, I think I don't have the chain and the ring in his hand. I did that on purpose. I almost lost it when I was setting him up in my collection room, and I spent probably an hour looking on the floor and under things to find it. So I just opted to not do it during the review so I wouldn't lose it taking it outside, because the chain can slip out of his hand and the ring can come off, as I found out. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to have to fix the chain so I can't lose it and the ring both. But yeah, that's a me issue. So hopefully you enjoy the review. As always, guys, thanks for the support. Till later.
All right, so I have the Boromir Classic series statue here. Now, if you look on Weta's website, it says the regular Classic series isn't due to ship till the first quarter of next year. This was one of the first 400 numbered pieces, basically, kind of like Rivendell, that came with the horn, which I'll show you. So technically this is, really, I think Rivendell is probably the closest thing, where you have a open edition as well as a numbered run of it. So it's kind of like that. But I'll show him to you here. We'll do the old spin around. We'll zoom in, that kind of stuff. Oh, my little lazy Susan's starting to feel like maybe it's reached the end of its life cycle. That'd be the third or fourth one I've gone through over the years. And also, he comes with the ring on a chain. For the video and the pictures, I don't have it. I have it put away because I darn near lost it, because it does come out of his hand. So yeah, I'm keeping it put up, and it'll be with him in his hand when he's on display in my collection. Just not for the purpose of this, because I don't trust myself not to lose it again, because I kind of did. I was both Isildur and Deagle all within a short period of time of each other. All right, so like I said, this is it doesn't. He does not have a number on the bottom of him. The base for the horn does, but yeah, I think mine's like 265, 267, something like that. But so I'm gonna try, like I did on the previous review, where I used the zoom on the lenses to get in better pictures for you guys. So let's try some of that. There has been, at the time of me making this, so what is today? November 5th, I think, something like that. No, 6th, no, 5th. There's some controversy about some of the releases some of the people got, where some of the, there's a paint issue with a few people got some bad paint on their face. Mine's really, really good. I don't know how to show up in the pictures, but at least to the naked eye, it looks really good. I do have a little bit, and I'll show it to you right here on the sleeve. That could be a little bit better for me, but in general, I think it's pretty decent. So, I mean, I could definitely, you know, I definitely wouldn't mind seeing that be better, but it doesn't ruin anything for me by any stretch. Sounds like I'm having a good time in the neighborhood. Don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I hope not. I just think this is absolutely the most perfect pose they could go with on Boromir. Kind of showing, I mean, I just like the pose, I guess. I don't know. This is like kind of like an iconic moment. Yes, I know I said the word. But I think this is fantastic. I'm so thrilled to have it in my collection. I think it looks amazing. So as I said, for anybody watching this, and I'm sorry, my hands are still shaking. On the board, on the Flame of Endune, I really think people jumped the gun on it, guys. I know there was a few rocky ones that came out to some folks, and I'm sorry that you did, but that sculpt, that likeness, that paint, really, really good. Let me back out here and kind of, so, then I'll back out here. I think this Boromir is great. The paint's great all over the outfit. As you can see, the leather work, or what's supposed to be leather work, I think it looks fantastic. I think it's really cool. I love the chain. I wish the chain would go in his hand a little bit better so it wouldn't slip out, because I'm afraid I'm going to be an idiot again and lose it. The base is really cool. I love the snow. Overall, this thing's fantastic. $3.99, open edition. I would definitely suggest getting it because I think it's a pretty fantastic statue. This is one of those that will never be leaving my collection, without a doubt. I just absolutely think it's fantastic. So congrats to the guys and gals at Weta. This is just a banger of a piece. Let me get the horn, and we'll talk about that one. All right, so here's the horn. It's $265, by the way, out of 400. Really cool piece. I think it's a cool addition. I hope they do more of these. I know they did the bomb. I think this is so cool. Make a classic series, make a little prop with it, have a short run like with this and Rivendell where it's numbered. I think that's freaking great. It's iconic pieces with these characters. I think it's cool. Do a Aragorn in his Black Gates outfit with Narsil, or Andril. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. It's been a long day. And I just think it would be really cool. I really, really think it's neat. Sorry, I should probably zoom in, but with something this small, I don't know if I would over zoom in or not. So let me kind of back out here. Whoa, hello, see? There we go, that's a little bit better. I'm just going to spin him with my hand. Sorry, hand modeling for a second. So like I said, the whole thing, $400. That's what the cost of the Classic series is. I think it's a really cool piece. I know some people got some bad ones, and I'm sorry that you did. And if you get one, contact them, get a replacement, because this is a really absolutely fantastic statue. It does the character justice. It does the moment justice. I really think it's absolutely just a fantastic addition to all of our collections. Obviously, this little horn is a cherry on top, so I would definitely recommend getting it, especially at $3.99. I think it's a great statue. I just really think it's a great statue. That's it for this one. I'm gonna try and get a couple more in. I think maybe I might try to do King of the Dead next, and maybe Theoden before it starts getting really crappy and it becomes harder to do these, especially outside. But just in general, thank you for the continued support of this channel, theonering.net, all that we do to try to get you know, all of Tolkien and Peter Jackson's adaptations of that out there, of Sir Peter Jackson, I should say. I'm getting where I'm doing more of these and getting back into things as I kind of get back to being me again. But yeah, just thank you for the support, guys. I love y'all for that. And till the next time, guys, later.